Ford just dropped a bombshell, sending shockwaves through the entire truck community. And if you drive or want to drive an F-150, oh, you need to hear this right now, because everything about the next generation truck may be about to change in a way nobody saw coming. For decades, the Ford F-150 and the V8 engine have gone hand in hand as a symbol of raw American truck power. Even as turbocharging, electrification, and downsizing continue reshaping the entire pickup truck landscape, one thing is becoming obvious. The V8 is not going away, and Ford knows it better than anyone in the industry. As attention turns toward the upcoming 2027 Ford F-150, mounting evidence points to Ford preparing a brand new or heavily reworked V8 powertrain built to survive in a world of tighter emissions rules, higher efficiency demands, and far more knowledgeable truck buyers. Ford hasn't officially confirmed every detail, but engineers, industry analysts, and powertrain specialists seem to agree on one idea. If a new V8 lands in the 2027 F-150, it won't be a simple holdover from the past. It's expected to be smarter, cleaner, tougher, and more adaptable than any V8 Ford has ever built. So why does the V8 still matter so much to the F-150? Despite the popularity of EcoBoost V6 engines and the arrival of the all-electric F-150 Lightning, the V8 still plays a major role in Ford's overall truck strategy. Veteran powertrain engineers say the V8 remains unbeaten in three key areas: smooth and consistent torque delivery under heavy, sustained load, thermal toughness for towing and hauling, and long-term reliability, even in brutal conditions. Fleet operators, rural drivers, construction crews, and heavy-duty users keep reporting that naturally aspirated or lightly boosted V8 engines simply hold up better over years of hard use. This isn't sentimental thinking, it's mechanical fact. Ford clearly understands that dropping the V8 from the F-150 lineup entirely would risk pushing away its most loyal buyers, especially while rival automakers are quietly exploring their own V8 continuations. Of course, the V8 hasn't had it easy. Over the last decade, it's faced constant pressure from emissions regulations, fuel economy standards, and corporate average fuel economy rules that have pushed automakers toward smaller engines and electrification. Ford answered with EcoBoost hybrids and full EVs, but those solutions still don't fully replace the V8 for every buyer. Experts point out the real obstacle was never raw power. It was efficiency and emissions performance under real-world use. Older V8 designs struggled to hit future standards without sacrificing output or reliability. That reality left Ford with a tough choice: let the V8 quietly fade away, or completely reinvent it. Everything we're seeing right now suggests Ford chose reinvention. That raises a question: is this a totally new V8 or a deeply redesigned one? Industry insiders think it will fall into one of two camps: a dramatically redesigned evolution of the 5.0-liter Coyote, or an entirely new modular V8 architecture. Most experts lean toward a next-generation Coyote-based design, changed so extensively it functions as a new engine, since the Coyote platform already has proven durability, strong aftermarket support, and manufacturing familiarity. That said, nearly every major system underneath is expected to be updated. On displacement, nothing is locked in publicly, but engineers anticipate the 2027 V8 will stay close to the 5.0-liter range, possibly landing between 4.8 and 5.2 liters, depending on emissions targets and hybrid integration. Expected upgrades include an aluminum block with reinforced main bearings, revised bore and stroke for stronger low-end torque, a beefed-up rotating assembly for hybrid torquey loads, and improved oiling for sustained high-load driving. Modern V8 engineering is less about bigger displacement and more about combustion efficiency and thermal management. Hybrid integration might end up being the real game changer here. One of the most important shifts expected for the 2027 F-150 V8 is full hybrid compatibility. Ford has already shown with PowerBoost that hybrid systems can meaningfully improve towing, torque, and drivability. Engineers believe the next-generation V8 will be designed from the ground up to work alongside a compact electric motor built into the transmission, a modest battery pack focused on torque fill and efficiency, and regenerative braking optimized for towing scenarios. Rather than replacing the V8's character, hybridization should enhance it, delivering instant torque off the line while allowing the engine to spend more time operating in its most efficient RPM range. According to powertrain experts, this approach could improve fuel economy by roughly 15 to 25%, reduce emissions without downsizing the engine, and increase towing stability and throttle response. Ford probably isn't chasing headline horsepower figures, but experts expect real gains where owners actually feel them. Predicted output sits around 420 to 460 horsepower, with torque between 450 and 520 pound-feet. What matters more than peak numbers is how torque gets delivered. Stronger low RPM torque, flatter torque curves, and smoother throttle response under load, which fits how trucks actually get used: towing, hauling, off-road driving, and daily work. On combustion, experts expect next-generation direct injection with higher pressure injectors, revised chamber geometry for cleaner burns, broader variable valve timing, and a smoother version of cylinder deactivation. Cylinder deactivation, once controversial, has matured. Engineers now treat it as a useful tool rather than a gimmick, especially paired with hybrid systems that mask the transitions seamlessly. Ford also appears ready to tackle long-standing V8 complaints, things like oil consumption, valve train wear, and cold start noise, through revised piston rings, upgraded valve guides, sturdier cam phasers, and better oil pressure control at low RPM. Ford's recent updates show a clear philosophy: fix the cause instead of the symptom. Durability is the central theme running through everything. The 2027 V8 is expected to bring longer service intervals, improved cooling for extended towing, reinforced exhaust manifolds, and stronger heat shielding under the hood, things that matter to owners planning to keep their trucks past 150,000 miles. So, how does this fit into Ford's bigger overall strategy? Ford's future clearly isn't electric only, at least not yet. Experts say the strategy is built around powertrain diversity, multiple options instead of one single path. The V8 anchors the lineup emotionally, supports heavy-duty customers, and sets Ford apart from competitors abandoning V8 power. Instead of competing against EVs, it's designed to complement them. Which trims will actually get it? Industry analysts expect the V8 to be positioned strategically rather than offered across the entire lineup. Likely candidates include Lariat and higher trims, the Tremor package, a modified Raptor variant, plus limited and special edition models. That kind of approach lets Ford balance tightening emissions targets while still preserving the V8's premium reputation and prestige. Pulling it all together, experts largely agree on three big takeaways. The V8 is evolving, not disappearing. Hybridization is the key to its long-term survival, and Ford is uniquely positioned to pull this off right. Rather than clinging to the past, the 2027 V8 looks built to bridge classic truck muscle with future-ready efficiency. Bottom line, this rumored new V8 for the 2027 Ford F-150 isn't a rebellion against electrification, it's realism. Trucks still work hard every day, still tow heavy loads, still operate in tough environments where simplicity, heat resistance, and mechanical strength matter. If Ford delivers, this next-generation V8 could become one of the most important truck engines of the decade, not because it's loud or oversized, but because it's smart, durable, and engineered for the real world. In an era of rapid change, the 2027 Ford F-150 V8 might just prove that progress doesn't require abandoning what already works. It requires perfecting it.